Chapter 24 in the book of Exodus delves into a pivotal moment in the Israelites' journey, the sealing of the covenant between God and His chosen people. This chapter is a fusion of sacred ceremony, divine revelation, and the profound commitment of the Israelites. The chapter opens with God instructing Moses to come up to the mount, but not alone. He's to bring Aaron, Nadab, Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel. This isn't just a solo trip, it's a collective spiritual experience, emphasizing the communal aspect of their relationship with God. Before ascending the mountain, Moses shares God's commands and ordinances with the people. Their response is instantaneous and united. All the words which the Lord has spoken we will do. This collective affirmation underlines their shared commitment and willingness to obey God's commandments. Moses then meticulously writes down all the Lord's words, an act symbolizing the preservation and transmission of God's laws for future generations. The following morning, he builds an altar at the foot of the mountain and sets up 12 pillars representing the 12 tribes of Israel. Young Israelite men offer burnt offerings and peace sacrifices, further emphasizing the deep bond between God and His people. In one of the most visually vivid and symbolic actions, Moses takes half of the blood from the sacrifices and sprinkles it on the altar. The other half is stored in basins. After reading the book of the covenant to the people and receiving their affirmation, Moses sprinkles the blood on the people. This blood sprinkling signifies the sealing of the covenant. It's not just a verbal agreement, it's a life-binding, sacred pact cemented by the life force of the sacrifices. The chapter then transitions to a breathtaking scene. Moses, Aaron, Nadab, Abihu, and the 70 elders ascend and witness the God of Israel. The description is ethereal, with the mention of a pavement made of sapphire, as clear as the sky itself. This divine encounter isn't just a spiritual high point, it's a powerful affirmation of God's presence and favor. God then calls Moses further up the mount, handing him stone tablets with the law and commandments written by God's own finger. Moses, accompanied by Joshua, ascends, while the cloud envelopes the mountain, signaling God's overpowering presence. To the Israelites, it appears as a consuming fire. For 40 days and nights, Moses remains on the mountain, deep in communion with the divine. Exodus chapter 24 is a profound testament to the unbreakable bond between God and His people. The rituals, the shared commitments, and the divine encounters all weave a tapestry of faith, trust, and divine purpose. As the Israelites stand at the foot of the mountain, gazing at the fiery presence of their God, and as Moses delves deep into divine communion, we're reminded of the lengths God goes to guide, protect, and bond with His chosen ones.